We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Angels look for their 7th straight victory next. Julio Teheran gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The count now at 2-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in George Springer. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball match outside.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Framber Valdez is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much improved effort in this one here today.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Right fielder, number 30. Kyle.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home.
Down to 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Yuli Gurriel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Gurriel has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In now, Garrett Stubbs. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball, that's outside.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Full count now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ward is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 3.
Now at the plate, Taylor Ward. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Valdez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Max Stassi, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Justin Upton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here's the 0-2.
One ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Third inning, no score to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty, one man out. There's ball four.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. Yanked fouled off to the right. Runner at first here, one man out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Alvarez, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1. Popped him up. Ward will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, George.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. And And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for Houston. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Jahmai Jones, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter, Jahmai.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Nope.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Brantley on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Simmons, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. High in the air out to center field. Springer giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Kyle Tucker. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Fouled off. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Ward camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a move over to first. The 2-1. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Garrett Stubbs. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anahiem.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Tucker waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
At the plate, Taylor Ward. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
This is on the ground over to first. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Ohtani. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Runners on first with one down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's George Springer. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The set and the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Payoff pitch on its way. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. The 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Popped him up. Stassi has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading up.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Max Stassi. First pitch on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Digging in, Justin Upton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 now to Upton. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Yanked fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Angels are gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Too high.
And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 0.
Ball 2.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get rested.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Felix Pena takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 64, Felix Pena.
Carlos Correa will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
Ball, that's in.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Two and 0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Garrett Stubbs waits on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Stubbs. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Pena, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
That evens it up, 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Ball that's outside.
Two down, runners at first and second. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jahmai Jones.
The designated hitter, Jahmai.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hopped up. Gurriel is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2, Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fletcher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's too high.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Ready once again, Yordan Alvarez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And that misses. 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Taken in by Simmons. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Kyle Tucker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 home.
Count is 2-1.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Astros leave 1, still no score.
Correct.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Taylor Ward. Out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases so far. He couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Mike Mayers is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
60, Mike Myers.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope. Ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 now. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 3.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out. Inside, ball 3.
Your attention, please. Now running the first for the Astros. Number 3.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Here's the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Number 3.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The set and the 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston. We are still scoreless. Miles Straw will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 3.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat.
Max Stassi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the wind, the 2-0. Ground ball right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Chris Davinsky enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Jahmai Jones will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The set and the 2-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. All even now, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand 1. Still no score. Matt Andriese will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. Two and 0 to Brantley. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Now here it comes.
Count for 3-1.
This is pulled into right. On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Number 16.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 0-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now, Yordan Alvarez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball, action time.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Jacob Barnes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 40. Jacob Barnes. Now that
George Springer the next to hit.
George Springer.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Ohtani, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
To the plate now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. swinging a soft liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Standing in now, Miles Straw, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's now 3-0 Houston. Aledmus Diaz takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 16.
Ryan Presley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 55. Ryan Presley.
Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And that misses for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Three and 1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? David Fletcher. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Up high, 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hard hit ball to second. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side.
Bregman has it.
And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his batter. He made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Now batting.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Digging in, Taylor Ward. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Angels down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Houston used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Chris Stavinsky earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ryan Presley hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brew Crew combined for 10 hits as a team as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 4-2. The Chicago Cubs swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. The Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 9-0. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Mets put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-4. The Colorado Rockies tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the visiting Padres 12-8. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they dismantled the Giants 8-2. The New York Yankees got 11 hits overall as they blew out the Jays 7-1. The Boston Red Sox smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-8. The Tigers hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. Brady Singer earned his first career big league win on the mound as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 7-3. The Oakland Athletics tallied 5 home runs overall as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-3. The Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-1. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-1. From around the majors.